Hi, hi. Very good evening. Good evening. Wow, that's amazing. I think I should be standing on the podium, so that will be much easier for me. Before I begin, before our time starts, we have the largest number of panelists today, and we have very less time to finish. I would like to mention the names: Mr. Naveen Goyal, the founder; Shahbaz Siddiqui; Rifat, Srini, Vikram, and the lovely MC of the day. Let's all give the big round of applause by, that's amazing. That's, I mean, all the crews and have been really trying a lot to make this event really wonderful. And let's give a standing ovation for them, please, so that let's get out of our sleepy mode. Please, this is a request from my side. That's lovely, really lovely. Thank you so much for that. Please be seated, let's begin. All right, now I would like to request each and every panelist to introduce yourself. Dr. Anis Najdawi, Director of Abu Dhabi University in Dubai. Please, sir, can you introduce yourself?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Good evening, everyone. This is Dr. Anas Al-Najdawi, Abu Dhabi University's Dubai Campus Director. I'm specialized in digital transformation, and we are actually providing postgraduate programs at Abu Dhabi University's Dubai campus. I'm very glad and happy to be part of this panel discussion with my esteemed panelists. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Lovely introduction. Dr. Christopher Abraham, the CEO and Head of Institutions, SP Jain School of Global.
Good evening, everybody. Dr. Christopher Abraham, CEO and Head of the campus at SP Jain School of Global Management, a global business school with campuses in Dubai, Singapore, Sydney, Mumbai, London, and most recently at Silicon Valley, California. We are a very innovative boutique school, and we specialize in business and technology. So we run programs, undergraduate, master's, and doctoral programs in data science, artificial intelligence, and of course, in business, for which we've been ranked among the top business schools in the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And Dr. Risha Arora, Head of Institutions and CEO of University of Stirling, UAE. She's not available today. All right, now, Ms. Binsia Salim, Founder and CEO of Wellington Campus.
Is it working? Okay, perfect. Hi, I'm Binsia. I'm the founder and CEO of Wellington Campus. I know I'm sitting with big players here, so we're basically a facilitator, integrator, and a collaborator here in the UAE. We provide undergraduates master degree programs in cybersecurity, AI, innovation, entrepreneurship, all of these things here in the UAE. Along with that, we provide the students with internship assistance and placements, trainings, everything. It literally means like we are bridging a gap between industry and academia. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much, Binsia, and Dr. Sharwat Jahan, Assistant Professor of Marketing, Symbiosis International University, Dubai.
Very good evening, everyone. Salam alaikum. So I am Sarwat Jahan, and I am the Professor of Marketing and Sustainability in Symbiosis International University, Dubai. I have been in the higher education of UAE in the last 12 years. I have also served as a corporate consultant for many of the key accounts in the aviation and the hospitality industry. At Symbiosis Dubai, it's a new name here, but it's a very well-known name in India. Our executive director, Dr. Anita Patankar, was one of the previous speakers, and she also shared her insights about the student recruitment. So yeah, we offer undergrad and graduate programs for management, media, IT, and cyber security. And the quality education, research, and community engagement is something that we really take the pride in.
Thank you so much, and I'm sorry for that. Thank you so much, and Mr. Zawahir Siddiq, Dean and Head of Blended Learning, Westford University College.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Zawahir. I'm the Dean and Head of Blended Learning at Westford University College. We are a young 16-year-old organization. We cater to programs all the way from foundation to bachelor's to master's and doctoral programs. We are partnered with reputed universities in the UK and other parts of Europe and North America. We have students from 140 different nationalities learning both on campus in the multiple campuses we have in UAE and learning remotely from across the globe. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
And thanks to Team Meritto for the opportunity.
All right, thank you so much. And next is the man, Dr. Saeed Al-Dahiri, Director, Center of Future Studies, CFS, University of Dubai, please.
Thank you. My name is Saeed Al-Dahiri, Dr. Saeed Al-Dahiri. I'm the director for the Center of Future Studies at the University of Dubai. Many of you might think what a center such as this will do. So one of the things that we do is basically we do a long-term thinking, and especially in education. We've done, since the establishment of the center in 2019, we have conducted several studies, one of which is the Future of Higher Education 2050, and the reflection on the region, where we see higher education is taking us 2050. We did a challenge with the University of Cambridge in 2022, and that was Education 21-22. And I mean 21-22, 100 years from now, reflecting on science fiction and how we are going to acquire learning when, probably when Neuralink is there, and maybe, I'm saying maybe, some people will have neural chip in their brains.
Thank you so much.
I do a lot of, we've done a report about the future of assessment, and I encourage you, especially in higher education. So where we see assessment is changing in the era of AI. That's, I'm not going to take a long time. I come watch the time, but hopefully we'll answer some of the questions. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was really a wonderful introduction. And myself, Munir Al-Wafa, I'm the CEO and founder of Al-Wafa Group, which is a company 22 years old in Dubai. We are into different spectrum of businesses. We are into educational consultancy. We are into IT. We are into AI. And we have been a proud service provider for Expo 2020 as well. So thank you so much for Meritto to give us the opportunity to be the moderators. Before I begin, I just I want to share some of my experiences. Like last week on Sunday, we had a debate on one of the sessions here in Dubai, and one of the principals of a school in Sharjah had come over, and he was completely against using ChatGPT by anyone in the world. That was really a shocking element for all of the panelists at that point of time. I don't disagree, I don't agree, whatever it is. But my question to the first panelist, Dr. Anis, do you notice growing excitement and curiosity about AI within the education center today?
Thank you very much for this question, and I believe now everyone, at least in this room, and I'm sure they have tried to use the ChatGPT or maybe any generative AI tools, and I believe that the magic for the first time to use such tool was big. For us at Abu Dhabi University, I believe we took a decision that to be leaders. We will not wait and see what's going to happen. So we started very early to use, experiment, do research, because honestly, we were very excited by the capabilities, but at the same time, we are investigating and researching the advantages, disadvantages, and how we would like to integrate this in our educational process. After have done this, we established committees that are researching, putting some guidelines, how to use these kind of tools by students, by researchers, by faculty members, by administrators, by employees. And after that, we decided that, yes, it is a tool we have to use, we have to learn, and it's keep changing quite often, quickly, and we cannot wait and see. We decided to adopt, use, and this is the second year where we do official training for our faculty, how to use it in the teaching, assessment, writing, and our leadership at Abu Dhabi University by our Chancellor, Professor Ghassan Awad, and our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Hamad themselves, they are putting these kind of initiatives and leading the digital transformation using AI, and also making it available not only for ADU employees and staff, but also for everyone. And we have done this initiative investing back to the community, and we are teaching the ChatGPT or experimenting use cases in different aspects. So I want to conclude, yes, it is excitement, but not only excitement. We see tangible value of this, and we are actually putting into actions. For us, it's
that's
not
amazing.
anymore.
If you agree with him, please give him a round of applause. Come on, guys. All right, next question to Dr. Christopher. And we know that, in the education sector, basically we are using and enabling AI in 3 sectors. Either it could be on teaching, and there are 3 stakeholders basically in an education: student, teachers, and management in the campus. And parents, of course, but the usage of AI mostly happening in these 3 segments, either it be for teaching or learning or managing. Dr. Christopher, how exactly your institution or organization is implementing AI in your campus?
Thank you for the question. Let me go back in time to when ChatGPT was a rage. So there are 2 kinds of reactions across the world. One was a knee-jerk reaction, oh my God, what's happened? So assessments, evaluations. And then another group of people like us who said, hey, this is exciting technology, let's see the best in it and try to imbibe it within the system. So what we did right from recruitment to alumni relations, so the systems and processes AI enabled with some of the best tools possible. But I think the real excitement happened when we had to get our students to do it. Students, as you know, are digital natives. And then you had the professors to embrace it, and we are digital migrants. Sometimes migrants who are very reluctant. It was a very interesting challenge, but I think a very conscientious, concerted effort to getting the students on board, getting the professors on board, and getting the management on board was very exciting. It's work in progress. In fact, it's a home-developed, in-house developed technology called AI Tutor that goes into every stage. And guess what? I mean, as a teacher, I'm sure there are many of you sitting here, one of the challenges, the key challenges is how do you engage the student? Because a conventional lecture system is, pretty boring, let's be honest. So I think AI has brought in a lot of excitement into the learning system. It's brought a lot of gamification into the system, lots of simulations, lots of quizzes, and students have to prepare. So we have flipped the classroom, and we ensure that they do the basic stuff inside, and the exciting stuff happens in the classroom. As I said, it's work in progress, very exciting times, and the good news is that we are able to see tangible differences in the way professors prepare and teach the courses, including me, and of course, we have the students embracing it because they love the technology that gets it. So instead of banning the mobile phone and banning the laptop, they're embracing it, and it's a great experience.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That was a brilliant answer. And the next thing is that, basically from Gen Zs to boomers, everyone is using AI, all right? Right? We do agree with that. And ChatGPT actually, AI is not a technology, it's not a science, it's a lifestyle. It's become a lifestyle, and every single day, without that, it is very it's impossible to move on in our life, either in the at workplace or in education or anywhere. So my question to Dr. Sarwat Jahan. Basically, students are really up to that, to use AI and ChatGPT or anything for the making every single thing happen. You don't need to memorize everything. And of course, teachers are also into the same scenario where the learning systems and everything is AI. Let's AI the world. This is the new, slogan. So in that scenario, how do your management support you in order to implement AI or enabling AI at your campus for the students and teachers as well?
All right. Thank you so much for the question. And I would like to go into a little background of the time when I used ChatGPT for the first time. And I was like, wow. But I never knew that I get to let my students use that as well in a more ethical and responsible manner. So the way how the things are changing and evolving, and the way how we see that the bodies like Turnitin and many others are even coming up with more responsible actions of how we are going to detect the generative AI. Talking from the perspective of top management and their support at Symbiosis International University, Dubai, so our management is very proactive and they very well understand the importance of using AI, not only in the learning experiences of the students, but they also understand it from the point of view of the operational efficiencies as well. So we have the AI system in place for the personalized student learning experiences where the students can feel more valued and considering the individual needs of the students. We understand that the learning pace of all the students are not same. We also understand that some students might like the theoretical subjects and some might like the number subjects, or let's suppose a subject like the accounting and finance and data analytics more. So in this case, we are also using the support of predictive analytic tools, and we are going to see that how we can help the students with the AI-driven tools for the personalized learning. We also have the AI-driven chatbot mechanism system in place for the students' admission and recruitment related purposes. So the work burden on the admission staff is actually minimized, and the students are being able to get 24/7 support, not only for the programs we are offering, but that's a very good way of how they can actually visualize their entire experience of the accreditations, the different programs, the campus facilities, the faculty profiles. So that's like a complete solution that we are able to fetch with this AI chatbot system. And of course, with the implementation of the AI mechanism that requires the support of management, of course, in terms of allocating the budgets, which is actually the most important thing.
That means that your management is very proactive in spending money in order to bring in technology in the campus.
On the future. So yes, AI is the present and AI is going to embrace the future, definitely.
All right, and thank you so much, guys. Let's encourage them, to create more AI campuses in the whole world, because that is the future, and actually, AI is not the future. AI is the present. AI is today. AI is within us. AI is everywhere. AI is in the air. So we don't need to say that AI is the future. So Binsi, how quickly and how easily you can implement AI in any of the campuses, since you are the CEO of one of the organizations? How easy and quick, for example, like normally when you are implementing something in the campus or in an organization, you take a lot of, like for example, back in ages, we were using SAP to be implemented in an organization. It took more than 1 year, 2 years, and so many things have to be altered. So in your case, or in any case of a smaller organizations or a bigger one or a middle class one, how easy and how simple it is to implement AI in any of the campuses?
Thank you so much for the question. It's a wonderful question. I think it reflects more to me than any other question which was thrown to the panel. So in an era where the students believe that, they are better than the teachers, they know better, they have in-hand information which is better than any other teacher can know, it's so difficult to implement AI into the system, be it the administration, be it the academics team, be it for the students or anything. So I think the first challenge which I faced personally was the reluctance from my own people, especially the faculties, I would say. They would be like, why are we doing that? And then also they have a particular pattern in which they have been practicing ever since. And then we had to demonstrate it, like this is something which is really effective. You can make your life really easy with it. I still remember one of the interns coming down and sitting with one of our team members and then telling that, are you not using ChatGPT for this one? Why are you doing this one? So how he or she facilitated and helped. So that's basically an intern kid who supported a senior person in this process. So only if you physically see, or that change can be shown. So training is really important. So training have helped in that change management, and that change which people were reluctant to take up, that have actually helped. And also one more thing, the universities which we have collaborated with, especially the German university, they have a wonderful system with which the university's LMS, the learning management system, where the student goes in, it has something which is called an AI interface. Even if the student is finding something which is like very challenging, if their mental health is also challenged, they can speak with that AI interface, and then they give solutions. And then when an open day was happening in one of our campus facilities, the delegates from the university were actually showing a prototype of how this will be done, and then how easy it is. So that is where everybody started, analyzing and then making themselves understand that, okay, this is quite easy. There is somebody in this LMS system wherein I just have to type and I just have to mention that I need to learn this particular topic. So that particular AI agent shows you which particular page, which particular paragraph does
So
this.
you mean to say it is as simple and as easy as that?
I didn't say that it was simple. I said it was challenging, but then when you demonstrate it, it becomes easy.
All right. Thank you so much. That was a wonderful answer. And going to Zawahir Siddiqui. All right, sir, what are the potential challenges you're seeing in implementing AI in the campuses or in any educational organizations?
Thank you. I think to contextualize this discussion and the specific question asked to me, a couple of weeks back when I was traveling, grabbed a copy of the latest special edition of Harvard Business Review, and the theme was how to thrive and stay competitive in an AI generative world. And very interesting edition, because all the articles not specifically addressing the education industry, but overall how the world is changing. And there were interesting facts in the editorial first few lines. They say it took 10 years for Netflix to hit 100 million subscribers, 10 years. For Google Translate, it took about 6 years, 6.5 years. And for ChatGPT in 2022, it took 2.5 months to reach 100 million subscribers. That was very interesting, and I'm sure it will not take that long for newer versions of AI generative tools. To come to the question, it's going to be very challenging. When ChatGPT first time came, I'm sure, like my colleagues here and the rest of the audience, a lot of, especially in the education industry, we started panicking, asking questions like how to curb this extreme question, or how to cope with it. When we explored with most of our collaborating universities, the word was embrace, right? We need to embrace technology. If you recall for example, if I recall my school days, I can't believe when I was in grade 12, they didn't allow me to use, or us to use, calculators. That was the technology at that time. We were asked to do our mathematics using paper and pen. So there was always resistance to embrace technology. I think it's not going to be very different with any modern tools like AI. So the challenge of implementing is to come to terms with reality. Come to terms with reality, not only about how we rework on technology, embracing technology and AI within the educational institution, but also to see the future where we are preparing our students to fit into the work world, which is going to be highly embracing technologies like AI. So that
thank you so much. That was a brilliant answer, and thank you so much, sir. And the last question can we give a big round of applause to Siddiqui? And the last question for the day, because we are almost covering the time. And Dr. Saeed, and you are into the future technology. So what are you looking up to? See, Dubai, UAE is the first country in the world having a ministry for AI. So we are really proud of that. And in such a scenario, what are you looking up to, Dubai or UAE, in the next 5 to 10 years in the educational scenario? Of course, 2033, which is going to be the biggest, and the Dubai is going to be the global hub of education. And almost all the university from across the globe is coming down to Dubai and opening up their, extended campuses or on their own campuses. In such a scenario, what are you, foreseeing for the next 5 to 10 years in the AI world on education?
Well, in such a short time to answer this question, I will need to take my time really to highlight some of important things. First of all, where the UAE is going, I think we all have a clear vision and a clear roadmap where we're going for the next 10 years. As we had the UAE We 2031 vision that the UAE wants to be among the top 10 countries in the world in many of the indices, including education. Of course, having a long-term vision with the UAE Centennial Plan 2071, where the UAE is going to celebrate the 100th anniversary. UAE wants to have the best education system in the world. Reflecting on that, 2019 I was in Finland. We were in a tour with some of our colleagues here. I can see here Amina from American University of Sharjah was with us. In 50 years' time, Finland celebrated in 2019 their 50th anniversary. If you look into the education system of Finland at that time, Finland was either second or third in the world. I believe in 100 years' time, UAE can definitely make it to have the best education system in the world. Just taking maybe a minute or so to reflect on where we're going with the AI. I see there is a lot of development happening in this space. We are in what we call FOBO, fear of being obsolete, if we really don't follow. Now, of course, we are in generative AI, and we just entered into what's called AI agents, autonomous AI agents, or if you want to call them agentic workflows. These are going to disrupt many parts of the education system, whether from the administration, admission, learning. We've been talking, and one of the signals that we've been looking for a long time is that a day will come when a student will have his or she or he will have his own personal tutor, AI tutor that goes along with him, understand his needs, understand his capacity, and advise him accordingly to personalize his learning pathways, creating a personalized learning trajectories. Some of the things also we're seeing that there's going to be a lot of emphasis and importance for ethics, for AI ethics, as we are going through this, because some of them, we talk about some challenges. I think of one of the important, or two of the important challenges that we face today is, we call it depersonalization. The more we engage with AI in creating a personalized learning experience, the more we detach ourselves from the real world. This is one thing. The other thing is about over-reliance on AI. And over-reliance on AI, so for every single question, ChatGPT. Every single question, ChatGPT. Where is our thinking? Are we giving our thinking to ChatGPT? And I think here we need to be a bit careful more in terms of how we balance the use of AI and also our intellectual thinking, creativity, where we can, have our creativity.
Yeah,
yes.
That was a wonderful answer, sir. Thank you so much for that. And as a conclusion and summary of the whole, panelists, what I would like to say, AI is not a replacement. AI is just an enabler. AI is a smart, genuine intern for yourself to do your task according to your instructions. And if the right way you instruct, and the right answer you're going to get out of that. So don't ever feel that AI is going to take your jobs away. If you're an accountant, if you're a teacher, if you are a marketing executive, if you are a service agent, AI is not going to take your job away. But make sure that you are getting trained, those technologies which are coming in the new era. So don't show your back and get away from that. Don't tell, it's like, for example, a content writer who I was interviewing 2-3 content writers a couple of weeks ago. One of them said, sir, I am very genuine. I will not use GPT for using, creating my blogs. And the next girl was telling, sir, I am using GPT. I'm creating 5 to 10 or 15 blogs a day. And who will you select? So the one who is not using ChatGPT would not be an ideal candidate for you. So you learn the tools, and I've been using a tool called Firefly. How many of you are using Firefly? I don't know. Firefly, I'm giving a tip. Firefly is a tool which will record all your notes and all your voices of the meeting, even it is online or offline, and I have recorded 28 minutes of the whole panel. Once I finish this, what I will do, it will be transcribing everything into text, and I'll be sending it to you, every single person on your name, because your name, your voice is recognized by your name whenever we have introduced. So this is a beautiful tool for you to use it. That's what I want to give you as a takeaway.
Thank you so much.
And one more thing, I'll just conclude, because this is an interesting topic for everyone, and you can use it in your lifetime. So I have one invisible panelist, which is ChatGPT. I'm asking a question to ChatGPT so that they will also give us an answer. What is their take in that? Hey, ChatGPT, can you give me your thought on AI education in 2024?
You're welcome. Always here to help. Have a fantastic session.
Yeah, what is your take on AI on education in 2024?
AI di pendidikan pada tahun 2024 telah menjadi salah satu pilar.
Oh my God.
All right, I think that's, yes.
Anyway, see, I remember one thing way back in 1995 when Microsoft Bill Gates was showcasing the first version of Windows 95, it got hanged. Then he was telling, this is the technology. So you should never ever blindly depending on any technology. That's what you need to believe.
True, that's
and
right.
This is the right example for you. So guys, use all the tools available in the market. Try it out, use it. If it works, it's good and well and good. If it doesn't work, don't blame it. Try again, another tool, another time. Always you will be succeeded. As you believe in yourself, and if you fail once in life, don't just sleep over. Don't just be sad. Go ahead, try again till you succeed. That is a take from the whole, whole panelists. Thank you so much. Guys, it was so wonderful for being with me.
Thank you so much. Thank you, dear panelists.